Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Friday. Today I'm going to show you a great pressure putting drill that all you need is your putter, 8 tees and 4 golf balls. If that sounds like something you want to learn how to do, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm just going to pause it right there for a sec. It did get quite windy out on the putting green today, so I decided to try something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this little voiceover and pretty much walk you guys through this drill. And if this is a sort of format that you'd like to see again in the future, let me know down in the comments, because, you know, all for trying something new. But other than that, I'll get stuck in. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've actually got one of my normal size putters out of the bag, and I'm setting up tees on each side of the hole about 1 putter length away. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up 4 tees around the hole, and then we're going to go and set up another 4 tees, another putter length back behind them. Now the reason we want to do this is because we're trying to replicate the pressure we feel out on the golf course, right? You know that feeling when you're out there and you're surrounded by your mates and you're playing, or you're getting close to beating your handicap and you can feel each of those putts just feels that much longer? Well, that's what this drill's designed to try and help you with. Because at the end of the day, we want to be better putters, and the way we become better putters is by trying to practice all the situations that we face out on the golf course. And it's one of the things that I see a lot of is a lot of people, when they go out and putt, they just get on the practice green and they're just hitting putts without any purpose, without any reason. And if you want to be a good putter, you need to try and replicate that feeling and that nervousness you feel when you're over the putts. So this is actually a game-based drill that I like to do a lot when I'm working on my putting and feeling comfortable over putts. Now, you'll see here I've got 4 golf balls set up at that first tee. For me to finish that inner ring, or those close 4 tees, I need to make all 4 putts from all 4 tees. So you'll see that I'll make all 4 on this first one, I'll pick up all 4 golf balls and move around to the next one. If I miss a single putt in this inner ring, I have to pick them all up and go back to the first tee and start again. And that's how we replicate the pressure on the golf course, right? How many times have you been over one of those 3-footers where your mates are standing over your back looking at you and you feel nervous because not that you're worried about missing the putt for your score or anything, but because you're worried about looking like a goose missing a 3-foot putt? That's still pressure. Whether it's trying to compete for your handicap or worried about how you're going to look in front of your friends for missing such a short putt, that's still pressure. And that's something that this drill does. It replicates that feeling. When you're out here and it's a hot sunny day and you're working through this drill, you want to get out of there. You don't want to spend all this time. You don't want to spend hours out on the putting green. It's hot. But if you set the goal that you need to complete this before you move on, it really starts getting to you when you start missing a few putts. And it makes you switch on for each single one. It makes you treat them all with respect, and it makes you understand that you need to respect each putt, yes, but you need to be confident in the way that you put these strokes on. Once you've completed that inner ring or inner box, you can then pick up all those tees that are 1 putter length away, put them in your pocket, because now you're moving out to those further tees. Now, this drill's name is actually called Redemption, and this is why it's called Redemption. If you're on those outside tees right there, you cannot miss 2 putts in a row. If you miss 2 putts in a row, well, you're going back a tee. So if you start on the first tee there, guess what? You can't go any further back. You can't go back to the inside ring. You're safe there. But if you go up to the second tee, so you complete the first tee, get 4 in, move up to the second tee, and you miss 2 putts in a row from that second tee, guess what? You're moving back to number 1. However, if you get past the first tee, the second tee, and you're onto the third tee, well, you get to pick up the first tee. We want to make it hard, guys, but we don't want to make it that hard. When you get 2 tees in front, pick up the tee from 2 tees back. So if you get up to number 3, you get to pick up number 1. You get up to number 4, you get to pick up number 2. You can't go more than 1 back. So to finish off the drill, guys, all you need to do is you need to get around those outside tees without missing 2 in a row. That means that if you get all the way to the end and you're on that last tee and you miss your 3rd putt, you have a chance at redemption. If you can make that 4th putt, you finish off the drill. But if you get all the way around to the end and you miss that 3rd putt and you miss that 4th putt, well, that means you're going back to tee number 3. But guys, if you're there on that last tee and you miss that 3rd putt and you step up and you hold that 4th one, well done, redemption, and you're done. All you need to do is make sure you can get round all 4 of those long tees without missing 2 putts in a row. If you can do that, not only are you going to feel very proud of yourself for finishing the drill, but you're going to start seeing some improvements in your putting.
Alrighty guys, well I hope that drill gave you a little something that you can work on that kind of helps replicate the sort of pressure we feel when we're out on the golf course over those shorter length putts. Remember, putting lessons are a great way of getting better as well, and I always recommend you go see your PGA professional for a lesson, but this is definitely something that you can do quite easily next time you're out practicing, that you're definitely going to be seeing some benefits for. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe to the videos, and look forward to seeing you next time.